Today we will discuss some of the important problems which is based on the Mohr circle. Okay, we already discussed the Mohr circle, okay, and also the applications of the Mohr circle, everything in the previous class itself. Okay, so now we'll discuss one or two problems which is based on the Mohr circle. Okay, now you can see here, this is a given problem. The stress element at a point is given as sigma x is equal to 80 MPa, sigma y is equal to 0, tau xy is equal to 50 MPa. So in clockwise direction. Okay, this I'll consider as a clockwise direction. Here what we need to find out? We need to find out the principal stresses and directions. Okay, principal stresses and direction. Okay, this is a given problem. Here we have sigma x is equal to 80 MPa. Okay, sigma y is equal to 0. Okay, so then tau xy is equal to 50 MPa. Okay, so this is a given data. Here what we need to find out? We need to find out sigma 1. Okay, sigma 2, we need to find out maximum principal stresses, sigma 1. Okay, the minimum principal stresses sigma 2 we need to find out, and also we need to find out tau maximum we need to find out. Okay, so this is a given problem here. Okay, with respect to this problem, the maximum principal stresses, okay, which is sigma 1, okay, maximum principal stresses sigma 1. Okay, we know that the equation, okay, we know that what is the equation for the maximum principal stresses? Sigma x plus sigma y divided by 2, okay, plus square root of sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy square. Okay, so this is the equation which is available in the design data handbook. Okay, the equation number, okay, equation number 2.34. okay, the equation number 2.34. okay, this is the equation. You can see this is the page number 2.7 from the design data handbook. This is the equation for the maximum principal stresses, which is 2.34. okay, 2.34. This is a equation. Sigma x plus sigma y divided by 2 plus square root of sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy square. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, so if you substitute all the values into this equation, okay, we know the value for sigma x, okay, which is 80 MPa, plus we know the value for sigma y, which is 0. Okay, so it should be divided by 2 plus square root of sigma x 80 minus 0 divided by 2 whole square plus tau xy square, which is 50 square. This is the numerical method. Okay, so here we need to draw Mohr circle based on this. For example, if we want to draw Mohr circle based on this, okay, so this is a method. Okay, so this is the numerical method. Okay, the numerical method of this problem. Numerical method. Okay, and I will okay, determine the stresses by using that graphical method also. We will see that later. Okay, now you see here, this is a sigma 1. If you simplify this, sigma 1 is equal to, we will get 104 MPa. Sigma 1 we will get 104 MPa. Okay, then what we need to find out? We need to determine the sigma 2. Here what is the equation? Sigma 2 is equal to, okay, sigma 2 is equal to sigma x plus sigma y divided by 2 minus square root of sigma x minus sigma y divided by 2 whole square plus tau xy square. Okay, so this is the equation which is available in the design data handbook, the equation number 2.35. okay, the equation number 2.35, which is available in the design data handbook, page number 2.7. this is the equation for the minimum principal stresses, that is sigma 2. okay, here we have equation number 2.35. okay, so if you substitute all the values into this equation, we'll get 80 plus 0 divided by 2 minus square root of 80 minus 0 by 2 whole square plus 50 square, whole square plus 50 square. Okay, if you simplify this, okay, if you simplify this equation, okay, sigma 2 is equal to minus 24 MPa. If you simplify this equation, you'll get sigma 2 is equal to minus 24 MPa. Okay, so this is what okay, we need to find out sigma 1 as well as the sigma 2. Then what we need to find out? We need to find out the tau max, maximum shear stresses. Okay, maximum shear stresses with respect to this problem. Okay, the biaxial stresses combined with the shear stresses. Okay, the tau max, tau xy they have given, tau max we need to find out, maximum shear stresses. Okay, so this equation also, which is available in the design data handbook. Okay, the equation number 2.37. Okay, I will show you 2.37. So now you can see this is the equation. We need to find out the maximum shear stresses, sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus tau xy square, sigma x minus sigma y 2, okay, whole square plus tau xy square. Okay, if you substitute all the values into this equation, okay, substitute that values here. What is the value for sigma x? 80 minus 0 divided by 2 whole square plus, what is the value for, okay, tau xy? 50 square. Okay, if you simplify this, you'll get tau maximum is equal to, tau maximum is equal to how much? Okay, we'll get around 64. Tau maximum is equal to 64 MPa. Okay, the tau maximum is equal to 64 MPa. Okay, this is the maximum shear stresses. Then what we need to find out? We need to find out the angle. Okay, so which is equation number, okay, which is available in the design data handbook, equation number, okay, 2.37. Okay, 2.37 from the design data handbook. Okay, 2.37 from the design data handbook. Now we need to find out that angle at which, okay, the maximum shear stresses will act. Okay, that we need to find out. Okay, angle at which the maximum shear stresses will find out, or angle at which the maximum principal stresses or principal stresses will act. Okay, here we need to find out. Okay, the next what we need to find out? We need to find out angle at which, okay, the angle at which the maximum or principal stresses will act. Angle at which, okay, the principal stress act. Okay, the equation is, I'll write, this is also which is available in the data handbook, which is equation number 2.36. Okay, that is tan 2 theta is equal to 2 times of tau xy divided by sigma x minus sigma y. Tan 2 theta is equal to 2 times of tau xy, okay, divided by sigma x minus sigma y, okay, which is available in the design data handbook. Okay, the page number 2.7, the equation number is 2.36. The equation number is 2.36. Okay, this is the equation, okay, we have. So if you substitute all the values into this equation, okay, so if you substitute 2 times of, okay, 2 times of tan xy, 2 times of tan xy, okay, so here if you substitute tau xy, that is 50 divided by sigma x 80 minus 0. If you simplify this, okay, if you simplify this, 100 divided by 80, okay, if you simplify this, 2 times 2 theta is equal to 51.3 degree. Okay, 2 theta is equal to 51.3 degree. Okay, this is a value we will get in numerical method. Okay, in numerical method. Next what we have, okay, we have, okay, how to determine the principal stresses and okay the direction by using the graphical method okay which is Morse circle. Okay, the graphical method which is Morse circle. I will show you how to determine the how to draw the Morse circle with respect to this problem. Okay, now you carefully observe. Okay, you take x-axis as well as y-axis, draw one line exactly you need to draw. Okay, here I will show you that the representation of the stresses in 2D. Sigma x, yes, sigma y is 0. Okay, then I'll directly consider tau xy. Okay, here it should be tau xy. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Now this is x-axis and y-axis. Okay, x-axis and y-axis. Here what we need to do, okay, here you see here, next this is a scale 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 10 MPa. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 MPa. Okay, next what we need to do here, what is the value for sigma x? Sigma x is equal to 80 MPa. Okay, tau xy is equal to, what is the value? 50 MPa. Okay, so sigma y is equal to 0. Sigma y is equal to 0. Okay, so now what we need to do, so from this point, okay, I will consider this as a O origin. Okay, from this point, okay, this is sigma x. Okay, so sigma x, so here we'll consider the shear stresses. Okay, now you consider from this point, you okay, at exactly from this point at exactly 8 centimeter, because sigma x is equal to 80 MPa, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 MPa. So from this point take 80 mm, okay, and make one dot. Okay, so I'll consider this as a B. I'll consider this as a B. Now, okay, so here what is the shear stresses we have? Okay, we have 50 MPa. Okay, from this point, okay, from this point, take this point as a center. Okay, you draw one line at a distance of 50 mm. Okay, same way, take this point as a center. Okay, draw one line at a distance of 50 mm. Okay, draw one line at a distance of 50 mm. Okay, now you join these two. Now you join these 2 points. Join these 2 points. Okay, so this is, I'll consider this as a center. This is called C. This is called C. Okay, here now what you need to do, okay, with the help of compass, okay, take this as a center. Okay, at this radius, draw one circle. If you use graph sheet, you will get exact value. Okay, draw one circle. That circle is called as a Morse circle. Okay, that circle is called as a Morse circle. For example, okay, you see here. Okay, I will tell you how to measure that. Okay, the distance. For example, okay, this is a sigma x. Okay, which is sigma x is equal to 80 MPa. Okay, and sigma y, which is 0. Okay, sigma y, which is 0. Okay, tau xy, tau xy, which is 50 MPa, which is 50 MPa. Okay, see, this is the angle. Okay, so with the help of protractor, okay, if you measure that angle, okay, you will get 53 degree. Okay, I will show you. See, if you measure that angle, you will get 53 degree. Okay, this is what the theta. 53 degree. Okay, now, okay, you need to, okay, I will consider this as a point F, this as a point A. Okay, this is point B, point C. Okay, so consider triangle ACB. Consider a triangle ACB. Okay, so as per the Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to BC square. Okay, BC square plus AB square. AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. Okay, so I'll directly write AC is equal to, okay, AC is equal to square root of BC square plus AB square. Okay, so what is the distance of BC? Okay, with the help of scale you can measure what is the distance of BC. Okay, which is 40 mm. You see exactly the distance between C and B. Okay, which is 40 mm. Okay, you substitute this value, square root of BC, which is 40 mm, 40 square. Okay, plus what is the distance of AB? Okay, AB we know that, which is 50 mm. Okay, 50 mm. Okay, so then if you, what you need to do, if you simplify this, you will get 64 MPa. Okay, you will get 64 MPa. So this is what we need to determine the, okay, the principal stresses as well as the directions by using the graphical method. Okay, and also you can cross check your problem, either your problem is correct or wrong. Okay, that you need to do with the help of okay, this one, or you can measure, okay, the distance between these 2 points. Okay, we find out that principal stresses, okay, the sigma 1, this is the sigma 1, we find out the value for sigma 1. You can see from this point you measure from here to here, the distance between O and, okay, D, you consider this point as a D, distance between O and D. If you take, see, the distance between these 2 points, you measure distance between these 2 points, which is exactly, which is 104. Okay, that is sigma x, sorry, sigma 1. Okay, sigma 1 is equal to 104 MPa. Sigma 1 is equal to 104 MPa. And same thing, okay, from this, okay, this point to this point, you consider this point as a E. You consider this point as a E. Okay, now you see here, you consider, okay, this point as a E. The distance from O to E, see, this we will consider as a negative sign. Okay, this direction, the principal stresses acting in this direction, which is negative, this side which is positive. Okay, so you see here, you measure this, will get, okay, which is exactly, which is 24. Okay, you measure with the help of scale. Okay, you will get 24. This is what, this is the distance between O and E. Sigma 2 is equal to minus 24 MPa. Sigma 2 is equal to minus 24 MPa. Sigma 1 is equal to 104 MPa. Okay, so same thing, if you want to measure this value, if you want to cross check this value, okay, from this point as a center, okay, you measure the distance between C and, okay, distance between A and C, so you will get 64 MPa. Okay, so this is the principal stresses and directions with respect to the graphical method. Okay, this is what the Mohr circle, how to draw the Mohr circle. Okay.